Copywriting is a skill of grabbing attention and writing persuasively. It's your first-class ticket to turn the words you type into cold, hard cash whenever you want. Essentially, it's just the use of words to help sell something. Whether that something be an advertisement to sell a product, a piece of content to convince a reader, or a script to offer a membership. The sad thing about business is that the popular saying, "If you build it, they will come," that isn't true. You can have the absolute best product out there and zero customers. Zip. You have to market your product, your idea, or your service in a way that makes your customers choose you over your competitors, or not even choosing at all. Copywriting accomplishes this. Just to give you a basic idea of what copywriting is, I'm going to give you 3 basic copywriting tips right off the bat. So number 1, do your research. Research will make a huge difference in your turnout. If I try to launch a get a 6-pack in 6 months course to a digital marketing community, we will break the laws of physics and crickets will spontaneously appear to start chirping. They won't care. However, if you try to launch a get a 6-pack in 6 months course to your audience that subscribes to your fitness blog, and you do it right around May, which is right before summer, you will absolutely dominate and make a killing with that launch. For example, when I created my 3 courses, it was because I either looked at my YouTube videos and found out which ones had the most views, therefore meaning probably the most future customers, or I literally asked my subscribers what they needed help with. By doing this, I'm playing with an edge, and I know I already have hungry customers before I even start my copywriting journey. Tip number 2 is that you don't need to speak great English. Now, copywriting is a skill that involves writing. However, it isn't about using industry jargon to seem intelligent. Instead, you want the opposite. You should write your copy so simple that an 8th grader can read it. Honestly, the deal is that most of your readers are not experts, and you need to make absolutely sure that they understand what you're telling them. Plus, when you write at an 8th grade level, it's easier for your customers to actually process the information that you're telling them. If you make it hard to understand, there's a very high chance they will abandon cart, and that's not good. It's due to a psychology concept called cognitive ease. We basically like things that are easier to understand. So the actual writing part of copywriting is insanely simple once you know the psychology behind it. Tip number 3 is to create offers that expire. In 2018, I spent 7 long months researching, learning, and creating a course about sales. This course was jam-packed with everything you need to know to become a master of selling things. In short, there's over 70 videos and a ton of other tools. I actually spent around $30,000 on resources creating the content. Honestly, it was a little ridiculous. But when it came time to launch the course, I was so nervous. I mean, it took a lot of my own time and my own money to create. So during my research of this sales thing, I learned that one of the most powerful sales techniques is called urgency. And this basically means creating a now or never offer. So I tried it. I opened the course and I closed it 5 days later. I usually leave my online courses open forever. That way I earn passive income, you know? As you can see, I generated the most revenue on the last day of the launch. And it was because I sent out an email that read, "Today's the last day." However, doing this in all of your copy, on all of your products, isn't always great. You can oversaturate this copywriting hack. There's a time and a place for it, and when you use it correctly, you can really dominate your market. So, now that we kind of know what copywriting is, why is it important? Well, without beating around the bush, it's important to you because it can help you earn more money. Copywriting is a huge, untapped industry where online businesses are paying millions of dollars to help improve their content and the ROI of their ads. I mean, if you could pay somebody to create this, or if you could do it for yourself for maybe an affiliate campaign, would you? Yep, that image right there shows the ROI of Facebook ads that I used on the launch of that sales course that I mentioned. I spent $825 in advertising and I earned $3,500. And I do this over and over and over again. In fact, you know those ads that you've probably seen for people wanting to help you become a dropshipper or an Amazon FBA reseller? Well, if you can master copywriting, I bet you could easily get them to hire you for a couple $1,000s to make their ad campaigns profitable, just like mine are. And trust me, you know there's a lot of people out there trying that kind of stuff right now. Also, honestly, our economy has been doing really well the past 10 years. And if you know anything about history, you know what's coming. Those without a marketable skill will not stand a chance. I absolutely love copywriting because it's something that every business needs. It's a marketable skill that will never retire. Just like people need food, businesses need great copy. If I ever find myself needing a little bit more money, all I have to do is spend some time copywriting, and my wallet is full again. Not really, but if I look back at the times where my net worth increased the most, it was when I was spending a lot of time copywriting. Also, if you can master this skill, you can literally live anywhere in the world with access to the internet. It's actually super common that an average digital nomad can earn $1,500 a month. And if you know anything about traveling, you know that's a lot of money for most of the world. So let's say maybe you're interested in copywriting and you want to get started to learning more. Maybe dip your toes in the water to test it out. Well, when I started figuring all of this out, I also started researching beginner copywriting courses. And here's what I found. By the way, you can still find these on the market today. Well, no wonder this market is untapped and unsaturated. To get started learning, you need to sell your car. So being the entrepreneur I am, and having access to over 1.5 million YouTube subscribers, I wanted to find a way to offer the same value at a much lower price. So I did just that. I bought all of those courses. I read tons of copywriting books. You should read some too. Copywriters are really great at holding attention. I even called a few copywriting coaches, and boy, they were not cheap. People in copywriting know how to properly negotiate. But in the end, it was all worth it. What I learned absolutely changed my online business. Copywriting became my cash cow, income generating secret. Just this last Black Friday, I earned $10,000 in a single day by sending just a couple emails. You might still be wondering, I want to learn with even more intensity. Well, lucky for you, I'm pretty experienced at teaching, training, and coaching people a skill. Not to gloat, but I just want to let you know that I'm not some uncredited pseudo guru claiming tons of experience trying to make a quick buck. My YouTube channel has over 70 million total views. I've created 3 top-notch online courses: the psychology of attraction, the psychology of productivity, and the psychology of selling. And I have a successful mastermind with over 300 students. Now here's the part that it gets interesting to you. I've used my knowledge of teaching people and what I learned about copywriting to create something called CopywritingKIT. Now CopywritingKIT is a toolbox of videos and resources explaining the foundations of earning a secondary income through the skill of writing persuasively. Once enrolled, you will get complete and full access to over 20 videos detailing the ins and outs of writing attention-grabbing and result-oriented copy. Students will get lifetime access to all future updates plus MP3s and PDFs for each lesson. Now, also I wanted to let you know, just like every one of my other courses, this training comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So basically, I'm a simple dude, I have simple beliefs, and I believe if I promise you something and you don't get what I promised you, then I basically stole from you. Being simple has its perks, like having a conscience. I want you to be able to enroll in this training completely risk-free without the fear of being taken advantage of. So here's my simple offer. If you don't absolutely love this course, I insist that you get 100% of your money back. It's simple. You can join the program and see for yourself. No hassles and no risk. Getting a refund is as easy as just asking for one. But the stuff you'll learn in this training material will easily pay for itself over and over again. Also, something I've learned about copywriting is it's not an irresistible offer if I don't add in bonuses, right? Well, I've got a few more things to help you on your own copywriting journey, especially if you intend to use what you learn for your own online business. So bonus number 1 is my very own autoresponders. Yep, you get complete access to my very own autoresponders and the behind the scenes data of how they work. Sometimes you need an inspiration to help you write more creatively. These autoresponders have been tweaked throughout time to become high engagement and profit generating emails, and you get full and complete access to them. If you contacted anyone else in this industry and asked for a copy of their autoresponders, you would pay at least $997. Bonus number 2 is sales page breakdowns. So it's not good enough to know what to do, because when you understand why you do it, you gain a clear edge above your competition. So in these bonus videos, I explain why my sales pages are set up the way that they are, what I've tried and didn't work in the past, and a few secrets I've learned by A/B testing. These are valued at around $497. Bonus number 3 is a premium freelance copywriting tutorial. So if you want to set up your profile on Upwork and get a job in less than 24 hours, well, this tutorial is designed to help you close on a high-paying copywriting gig in the fastest time possible. Here's a little hint. In fact, it was co-written by a copywriter that I hired. This is valued around $97. And lastly, bonus number 4 is an advanced persuasive checklist. So before you launch or you submit that final project, use this simple checklist to ensure that you're as persuasive as possible. This simple checklist includes a breakdown of the most important principles needed in great copy. So don't submit or finish your copy without checking it. Now, if you're ready to double down and invest in yourself to start learning the skill of copywriting, click the link below to get instant access to all of the juicy training videos and lifetime access to all future updates of this course. I also want to let you know before I end this video, I'm only letting in 100 students at discounted price because honestly, I don't want to saturate this market with talented copywriters, which would effectively reduce the profitability of this skill. So go ahead, invest in your own skills today and decide to enroll in CopywritingKIT risk-free as soon as possible by checking the link under this video. I hope to see you soon.